Peace. This is Boss for Wise Words Media back at y'all for another round. And fight fans, it's official. Ryan Garcia has been suspended by the New York State Athletic Commission. And Devin Haney is now once again an undefeated fighter, as his bout with Ryan Garcia has been changed to a no contest. I feel like justice has been served for Ryan Garcia. See, Ryan Garcia has been on Instagram and TikTok and all of that social media stuff, X, and he's been saying the most. But in front of the New York State Athletic Commission, he's been agreeing to, like, yes, he's willing to pay Golden Boy $1 million, and his tone been completely different. And Ryan's a showman. He's an entertainer. So, of course, he's going to go on Instagram, social media, or whatever, and he's going to make it seem like he's innocent and that this is a conspiracy against him. But behind closed doors, with the New York State Athletic Commission, he was pretty much humble and stating that, yes, okay, I know I got caught. I'll deal with my punishment. So when you think of things in those terms, I'm happy for Devin Haney. It's unfair that you get a guy who cheated in multiple ways, not just one. It ain't just the asteroid, but also he came in overweight. He didn't even bother to take off those last 3 pounds, because it was a plan the whole time. He was going to juice up and be bigger than Devin Haney. If they wanted to fight at 143, I'm sure if Ryan would have approached Devin Haney like, yo, let's do a catch weight 143, Devin Haney would have agreed to that, because Devin Haney himself is a bigger junior welterweight. So the two of them could have got together, but no, he wanted Devin Haney purposely to drain his body, get himself as low weight wise as he can, so that this way Ryan Garcia knowingly was gonna forfeit those 3 pounds, will come in the bigger man, and he would take Asteron. And Asteron is not just that he took a substance. You got to think, what does that substance do? That substance is known to enhance your muscle mass, your strength, and your endurance, your stamina. This is why he took it, to not be fatigued, knowing that he wasn't really training like that. Smoking, drinking, on camera. And he knew, like, yo, so what? I'm going to take this thing. I have this in my system. And, I'm not going to get tired. But even though you have to train, because, look, since he took the training light, if you look at the fight again, Devin Haney was winning the majority of the rounds before Ryan knocked him down in the 7th. So Ryan won the first round. But then when you look at rounds 2 through 6, it was Devin Haney winning those rounds. Ryan Garcia was taking off a lot of those rounds, just, shelling up. And Devin was hitting the body, going to the head. But at the end of the day, Devin Haney has a lot to work on too. He needs to get to, and it's very unfortunate that him and Mayweather, the Mayweather camp and the Haneys, are not seeing eye to eye at the moment. Hopefully they can patch things up and get back to work, because Devin Haney can use the advice of a new trainer or somebody who's been there at that height, at the highest level possible, as Floyd Mayweather. And being that they had a relationship before, and there was rumors that Floyd was going to take over the training at one point, that would be a great benefit to Devin Haney, because one of the reasons, I'm not going to blame Devin Haney's at that time losing the fight solely on Ryan Garcia's juicing and coming in overweight. There was a lot of fundamental flaws too on the part of Devin Haney. Devin Haney was doing what they call bow and arrow jab, which, you know, when you jab, you're supposed to keep your hand here, boom, and bring back. Devin Haney is doing this, which they call a bow and arrow jab. It's like a bow and arrow movement. So he's throwing the jab, but bringing his backhand, which is supposed to protect his chin, he's bringing that hand down as he's extending for the jab, leaving himself flush open for a hook. And that's how he got caught. Keep bringing his hand down, he got caught. So there was a lot of fundamental flaws on display. So he has a lot to work on. But they got this one right, man. You know, it's usually not. These things don't really happen too frequently, so it's good to see that justice was definitely delivered in this case, and Haney got back his O. Ryan is suspended for a year, and we'll see what happens next. Devin Haney says he wants to take some time off, so now that WBC championship is given to Alberto Puello, the Dominican fighter at 140 pounds, who just had a very impressive victory, and he pulled the upset over Gary Antoine Russell on the undercard of Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank the Ghost Martin. He pulled a very impressive upset over Gary Antoine Russell. So he has been elevated to now the WBC Junior Welterweight Champion. And now we'll see what happens, because Subriel Matias was fighting the same night, and that was supposed to be lined up. Matias taking on Paro, he was supposed to win that. And Gary Antoine Russell was supposed to beat Puello. And now you were supposed to get Matias versus Gary Antoine Russell, but both men lost. So we're gonna get, maybe we get Paro versus Aguelo. So we'll see. We'll see what happens next. As for Ryan, suspended, and Devin Haney will be taking some time off from boxing, get his mind right, get his body right before he could go back to war. So that's all I got for now. Watch for Wise Words Media. Stuck in traffic. Peace.